We're getting new images out of the Boundary Waters tonight of the Spice Lake fire and the work being done to put it out. Fire's now 20 acres and is slowed down. It's now 80% contained. We learned over the weekend it was started by a campfire. Even though it's relatively small, officials say the growing drought still makes this fire a serious threat. Northern News Now's Natalie Hepner heard from a Gunflint Trail outfitter about how they prepare campers when there are burning restrictions in place.
While the Spice Lake fire burning in the Boundary Waters may seem far away for some, for others on Gunflint Trail, it hits close to home.
The Gunflint Trail is open. The businesses on the Gunflint Trail are all open and ready to to serve our customers and make it as memorable a vacation as possible for people.
Even if they might have to deal with some restrictions along the way.
Well, I mean, we've certainly seen fire bans before, and we've seen dry periods like this. It's probably on the high end of dry.
After news this weekend that a campfire started the Spice Lake fire, forest officials continue to restrict fires to organized camps and resorts while they wait for more rain.
The fire restriction just helps ensure that we aren't popping fires like 5 a day and getting overwhelmed.
Jason Zaborski with Ely Outfitters says fire restrictions are important, but also impact how they prepare visitors.
So we change our packing protocols when there's a fire ban, and that includes adding extra pressurized fuel camp stoves, as well as increasing our fuel budget by 25% for groups, just to make sure that they do have enough fuel because they don't want to run out.
Zaborski wants campers to know that fires are natural and you don't need to cancel trips because of them.
It's important. We need it to happen for a healthy forest. And every single summer, there are going to be wildfires in the wilderness.
For Northern News Now, I'm Natalie Hepner.
And Kolinsky said the drought conditions now are similar to the summer of 2021, but she said there was a better chance for fires to pop up that summer due to lightning and thunderstorms, as well as Canadian fires that posed a risk of hopping across the border.